we're going to try to start a little gentle here. In section 1.1, just basically going to talk a little bit about graphs. Most of this stuff, if you're taking college algebra, you should have seen already. This is just mostly to get you back in the spirit of doing fun math stuff. So if we want to plot some points, you remember how to plot points? We got ourselves a little, let me make it like this. Got ourselves a little graphy thingy, what do they call that thing? Coordinate plane. And say we want to plot a point like -3, 5. Alright, so make sure you remember how to do this kind of stuff. So if you have a point x, y, your x, your first coordinate is your left and right. Your y coordinate is your up, down. I can spell better than that. Up, down. Your lefty, righty, and your uppy, downy. So if I've got -3, 5, I would go 3 to the left and 5 up, right? So I go 1, 2, 3 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. 3 to the left, 5 up, and there's my point A. Good? Good? You remember how to do this? Just make sure that you're able to plot some points, because this is going to be a skill that we kind of assume you have going into this. So this is 2, 4. So I'm going to go 2 to the right and 4 down. So 2 to the right, 1, 2, 4 down, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 to the right, 1, 2, 4 down, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that's going to be B. Okay, so I'm going to put a couple more on here. Go ahead and see if you can get these on your own. 5, 0, D. Well, I'm not really going to know if you do it on your own or not. It's one of those fabulous things about doing it on the computer. -5, 3. Ooh, -5, -3. We'll go with 0, 4. And F, 0, 0. I can't actually tell if you're doing this for realsies, but ideally what you want to do here is pause it, make sure you can plot those, and then come back and check and make sure you did it right. I'm going to go ahead and extend my little graph out in each direction. Alright, so maybe you paused it, maybe you didn't. Let's go ahead and see. Alright, so this 5 means I go 5 to the right, and 0 means I just stop. I stay where I am. So 5 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm just going to stay right there, and that's going to be point C, right? And I'm only changing colors for funsies. -5, -3, 5 to the left, 3 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. And if you've never, ever seen this before in your whole life, then probably we need to put you in a different class besides college algebra, which is not a big deal. We just need to do it. I think we covered this in Math 307. So if you're already completely lost, then this is a really good sign. Go ahead and get out while you still can. You don't have to pay for it. You still have a chance to get into another class. So this first term is 0, so it means I stay where I am. And then I go 4 up. So I stay where I am, go 1, 2, 3, 4 up. Please don't try to tough it out if you're already having a hard time. You're not like... The idea is that you see this and you go, oh yeah, I remember that. And if you're not remembering, we probably, like I said, need to get you into a different class. 0, period, 0. I'm going to stay right where I am, so if I'm staying right where I am on all accounts, that means I'm at the origin. Good? So hopefully you remember how to plot points, because we're definitely going to be doing lots and lots and lots of that kind of thing as we go through this chapter. Or not just this chapter, but this whole course. Now some other skills that's important is to remember how you find your intercepts. And we always talk about X and Y-Intercepts. So X-Intercepts are where we intersect, I can't spell. Today is a non-spelling day, so where we intersect the x-axis and the y-intercept. I'm saying sept, and I'm actually saying sect here. I'm doing that on purpose. Intersect the y-axis. So if I've got myself a fancy little graph with, say it's going through just a regular line, going through here and here, like that. if I have this line and I asked you what the x and y-intercepts are, or yes, x and y-intercepts are, this should also be something that you're pretty good at finding. So your x-intercept is here. I did that wrong. Your x-intercept is along the x-axis. X-intercept is going to be along the x-axis. So my x-intercept is going to be that point, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the left, up nothing. So x-intercept. Now, I was taught to write it like this. Try to make that a little bit more clear. -5, 0, because that's the actual point. But I think on your homework, it might actually tell you just to put the -5 by itself. So you do have unlimited tries on your homework, so if you do it wrong one time and then it says, oh, we just wanted the one number, you know, go ahead and do that. It does intercept at -5. The x-intercept point is -5, 0. That's the full point, but -5 is also sufficient. So if you find yourself getting a lot of that wrong, just fix it. It's a pretty easy fix, and since you have unlimited tries on your homework, that's not such a big deal after all. All right, now our y-intercept is anything coming here along the y-axis, so we go up 1, 2, 3, 4. So we don't go left and right at all, and then we go up 4. So that means our, hey, what happened here? That means our, hey, stop it. Y-intercept, there we go, is going to be 0, 4, or just 4, depending on how your homework is going to ask for it. But it's pretty straightforward. You don't always have an x and a y-intercept. You know, you could have a graph that looked like this, for example, and we'll put it out at like that. You could say that this point, or this graph, has an x-intercept at 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. So it has an x-intercept of 4. Or, if you were trying to find the y-intercepts, though, well, it doesn't have any. It doesn't intersect the y-axis. And usually on your homework it says something, you know, like type n for none, and so that would be sufficient to do that. Let's try one more example just to make sure you got it. You can actually have multiple x and y intercepts, so just because you find one, don't give up. You know, you can kind of go like, some little tick marks. So something like, joop, joop, and joop. Okay, so you could have a funky looking function that looks like that. And so I want to find my x-intercepts and my y-intercepts, so see if you can find these. If you want to go ahead and pause it, this is a good skill throughout this lecture. If you're doing this, whether you're coming to class or whether you're watching this online or whether you're doing both, it's a really good idea to try to think through the problems on your own as you're taking the class rather than just kind of blindly copying and saying, I'll figure it out later. Since we're on video, you can always pause it and you can figure it out right now. You don't have to waste time listening to a lecture that you don't understand. Stop and try to understand it. Otherwise, you're just completely wasting the next X amount of time that it takes you to do this. So maybe you listened to me, maybe you didn't. But nonetheless, you're looking for the x-intercept where it hits this line here. We notice it hits here, and here, and here. So now all that's left is to find the coordinates of each of those points. So go 1, 2, 3, 4. -4, 0. This one's at 1, 2, 2, 0. This one's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 0. So our x-intercepts, again, I'm not exactly sure what your book will ask for, but when I was a when I was a college algebra student, we listed them like this. But it might be okay for you on your homework to list them as -4, 2, and 5. And I think that's actually how your book does it. Now, alternatively, if we're going to look for our y-intercepts, we see right here, we're connected. So we go up 1, 2, 3. So we go left and right, not at all. But we go up 3, 3. So our y-intercept is 0, -3, or probably just 3. Alrighty? Now, one more example. Say I had something looking like this, just to go over this so you make sure you kind of see what's going on. Let's see. I'm going to put a point here, and I'm going to put a point here, and I'm going to put a point here, and then here. Now go like this. Do-do-do, oops. I'm going to go do-do-doop, do-do-do, do-do-doop, do-do-do-doop, like that. And say I want to again find the x and y intercepts. So I'll say, alright, my x-intercepts are where I intercept the x-axis. Something along there. So I can see I have a point at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, negative 5, 0, at negative 2, 0, at, now this origin there, that counts. I'm there at the origin at 0, 0. And this point also counts. 1, 2, 3, 3, 0. Now some people say, well, it doesn't go through, it just touches. Touches is good enough. If it touches the x-axis, that's absolutely okay. So it touches there. So I actually have 4 x-intercepts, and I'm just going to list them like this. 0 and 3. Those are my x-intercepts. Now if I want to find my y-intercepts, again, I'm going to look down the y-axis and see that I've got this point right here, and that's the only one. Again, 0, 0. So my y-intercept is 0. So I guess what I wanted you to realize from this example are two things. One is that it's okay if the graph doesn't go all the way through. If it just touches and moves on, that's fine. Also, you can have a point that is both an x-intercept and a y-intercept, and that's if it's right there at the origin. If it's at the origin, it can be counted as an x-intercept and as a y-intercept.